Hello. Hi, how is everyone doing? Welcome to Wednesday night random stream. That's what I'm calling these now. Um, just talking about things that you want me to talk about, and I'm doing an AMA today. So the thing is, in the last week alone, I have gained about 10k subscribers. So I know that a lot of new people are watching these streams now. So I thought, why not do an AMA just to do like an introduction? If you have any basic questions about who I am, what I am, why I am, please go ahead. If you are new, you don't know me, would be happy to answer those. यहाँ पे there is already Mayo who is like, who is this guy? So we'll get to that. But immediately after that, he's like, why aren't you married yet? What made you assume I'm not married? I'm more interested in the way you phrase that question rather than asking me the question. You first assumed that I'm not married, and then you're like, why aren't you married yet? Next level, Mayo. Next level. But yeah, so yeah, please feel free. Random questions are all welcome. And I already have a few more questions there. But I wanted to start with the most important one. The most important one. AMA sounds like very similar to ARM. So my question to you would be, आप आम कैसे खाते हैं? Demonstrate. I genuinely ate an arm in the morning. This is the arm, right? And this is how I cut it. Okay. So like you see, this is you see the shape? Important. Notice the shape, okay? So this is how I cut it. So like one slice went like this, okay, then it came off. Then I cut it into two and then one, two. So then when there were like tiny squares of arm bits, and then I ate it whole with the chilka. I eat arm like that. Judge me if you want, but I eat the chilka. I wash it nicely before, but that's how I eat arm, okay? Good start to AMA. I knew this question was coming, so I ate arm preemptively in the morning. But thank you for that question, Clay. Thank you. See, Yash is judging me hard already on arm eating. What is this, yeah? Everyone should eat the chilka. Agreed. What do you do for the living? See, there are some very basic questions also. We'll come to those. Sanji. What do you do for a living? Don't spam. Sanji, I will read your Sanji. But I will basically read your questions. Just post them once. Otherwise, my mods get very upset, okay? Just saying. I have no control over them. They decide what goes through and comes to me, okay? Total trust in them. They know what to do. So if your comment gets deleted, it's probably because you were spamming, which I guess you were. But I got your question. I will answer that as well. Okay. So, but first, some updates, just a channel update. So, today is Wednesday. Exciting things are coming on Friday, I know. But unfortunately, I will not be doing a stream on Friday. No. 15th is the day when the electoral bonds data is coming out, and I would have loved to do a stream then. But god damn it, my plans got screwed. Okay. Initially, they said that 13th ko aayega, which was today. So I was like, Wednesday stream is gonna be late, right? So I was going to stream all day today, waiting for the database to drop from like 5. I was like, let's do this. But delay. And I was like, Wednesday को stream करेंगे, बहुत बढ़िया जाएगा, and then I will run off to the mountains, okay? And so I booked my things for tomorrow and to run away to the mountains till for 4 days, because I was like, oh yeah, then we'll go back and we'll do detailed stuff there, like, more reading, more things. Unfortunately, my plans were ruined. But what we'll do is Monday, we will look at the database. And of course, I'll be going through the data that comes out on Friday, of course. Just wanted to give a shout out to Reporters Collective here. Just a second. So Reporters Collective are the fine people who are the ones who basically broke the electoral bonds case, and also like built a case for ADR, etc. Did a lot of investigative reporting. Commodore Batra, etc. used their RTIs to come out with this whole thing, and they did an amazing job, primarily led by Nitin Sethi. And I just wanted to tell you that they're doing like an electoral bonds tracker. This is not sponsored, guys. This is not sponsored. I genuinely really like what they do. They have an electoral bonds tracker and they're asking for support. So if you have some money to spare, it would be great if you are able to donate some money to them. Genuinely doing a great job. And now that the electoral bond data is coming out, they're going to start a tracker. So which I feel like for this stream also, it will be an excellent resource for us. So just wanted to point that out. Yeah. So I will be back on Monday, and then we will party it up with the electoral bonds. Yes, that's the idea. And today it's random. Today it's AMA. We'll go through some of our subreddit things also. And yeah, which Lok Sabha constituency you are a voter of? Ekdam personal. South Delhi. Sorry, Deep, South Delhi. Ramesh Biduri was from my constituency. So proud. If BJP loses 2024, will there be mental distress in Bhakts? Okay, hypothetical situation, completely hypothetical, that BJP loses 2024. You know the situation where what is that saying? An animal that is cornered becomes more ferocious. That thing. I feel like BJP will be like that a little bit. I feel like a lot of people will be like that a little bit, and it will not be pretty. In this hypothetical scenario, of course, Supreme Leader Shri Sir Maximum Authority Modi ji will be forever our Prime Minister. In a parallel universe, in a hypothetical parallel universe, if BJP loses, that's the scenario I'm talking about. Yes, there will be mental distress. Yes, a lot of it. And yeah, I feel like a lot of skeletons are going to come out of the closet, friends. A lot of them. And that starts on Friday. Since this is going to be more informal, no topic stream, please try to cover all Reddit posts and YouTube comments. Yeah, that's the idea. Just wanted to say, loved Raju Parulekar's stream. Kind of disappointed I missed it live, but it was great start to my Tuesday. Hey, thank you so much, Harshita. Glad you liked it. Who is this guy? So Mayo, I got very amused by this question. So I'm asking a question back, but I will answer your question. I am a person named Meghnad who is a basic node. Yeah, that's me. Hi. Hello. I do live streams on politics and shit. Why did you leave News Laundry? You know how after you leave a job, immediately you have an answer, then a year later you have an answer, then 2 years later you have another answer. I'm in the 2 year stage, so rationalization process has gone on for a while. So one of the reasons was I was very tired and burnt out, if you want to call it. Just the barrage of things, I mean, whatever. And some personal stuff was also going on the side. So all of that kind of burnt me out. And the second reason was money. Needed money at that point, a little more. So I had to take another job which was giving me more. So that basic reason. Third reason is I thought that would be a good opportunity to sort of explore long form content, which is podcasting, which I've always been interested in. I'm a big podcast consumer, so I was like, what does it take to make one? And so that's why I joined IVM as well. And I was working there for a bit, for a year and a half, and now I'm doing this. Yes. So not only did I do a podcast, I did a live stream. Sorry, that was random. Apologies if you have asked about this earlier, but what's your take on crypto scene now? And are you aware of CoffeeZilla's work? I am a big fan of CoffeeZilla, yes. And yes, I know that Bitcoin has gone to the moon, as they call it. I have a little bit of money in crypto. I put it in a long time ago just for the lulls to see where it goes. And it is going well now. It is just like boom, बहुत पैसा आ गया है suddenly. Then I know वो गिरेगा भी. I'm not taking it out. I'm not. I'm just going to keep it just to watch what happens to it. And it is happening. It is happening. It's notional value for me. It feels great to look at it, but I'm not going to withdraw it because उसका 30% मुझे government को देना पड़ेगा. No, no, not happening. I'm going to keep it. Let's see. 10 साल बाद क्या होता है. Correct the name of the live stream? No, that's completely deliberate. It's Ask Me Anything. Completely deliberate. I have a question about NRC. Is it a bad concept or is it just impractical? NRC, yes. Okay. So Utkarsh ka question lunga. I'm also like scrolling down. I know a lot of more questions have come. Guys, do you want me to start a Q&A thing instead? Or this is fine? I mean, I'll go random, okay, question-wise. So please forgive me. NRC, yeah. Okay, so update-wise, you know what happened, right? If you know what happened, it's okay. So so basically, they put out the CAA rules. Last stream we spoke about it, where basically they released a form and people can apply now. One correction, I heard my live stream last time and I said it is for people who came after 2014. It is actually for people who came before 2014. So simple explanation of CA. It is a law which gives you like express citizenship, faster citizenship if you are from Pakistan, Afghanistan, Bangladesh, and if you are from minority religions there, which is Buddhist, Sikhs, not Jews, Hindus, and who else is there? Whoever, but basically minority religions except Jews and also Muslims and also atheists. You get express citizenship. Basically, you have to spend like 6 years consecutively in India. Then someone has to prove that you have done it, and then you're like, okay, apply. You will get citizenship. That's the thing. There was a committee. Friends, fun story. There is a committee who actually looked at this citizenship and asylum issue, political asylum, religious persecution, political asylum situation. And they're like, how many people from these 3 countries have actually applied to get citizenship in India? In the committee, the Home Affairs Ministry has responded saying there are 31,313 people who will get benefited by this CAA. 31,313. Yeah. Apparently, when it was being discussed and someone raised this in Parliament, Amit Shah was like, "Arey no, till now these people have just applied, but you see, after CAA is passed, there'll be crores of people who will just suddenly appear and apply for citizenship." And then I was like, "But how will a crores of people 31,000 since independence, by the way, 31,313, and then CA is implemented and you'll have crores of people suddenly applying? How does that logic work? Does this mean that there is like a massive infiltration from the borders because religious persecution, etc.? Confusing. But CA was not the only thing they used to talk about, is it? They used to talk about NRC, National Register of Citizens. Now, what the BJP essentially wants to do is it wants a register of citizens, which is just a register of citizens, the actual citizens of India, according to their definition. And those definitions can be many. They tried this out in Assam. They did an NRC and a sort of a exercise to create a register which would let them identify Bangladeshi immigrants. Okay, big problem in Assam, like infiltration through borders, etc. Everybody knows this. What happened is it got messed up. It got screwed because there were like Hindus who have stayed here for generations who were excluded. There were some Muslims who couldn't prove that they are actually Indian citizens who got included. So everybody was like, ye kya ho gaya? Like, I supported this because you said that you're going to remove Bangladeshi immigrants, but instead I am being removed. And it was like one family member got removed and the other stayed. So two people from the same family, grandfather came to India, etc. One person got excluded from the register, the second person is included. Everybody was like, what is this nonsense? How is this happening? And the answer for that was bureaucracy. Our bureaucracy is kind of strange. Indian government doesn't do work properly. I must break this to you. It's very inefficient and it is sometimes very funny. Like, Gokhale Bridge? How Gokhale Bridge went like this? That's basically our government. That's local level government says central level it gets magnified. So, NRC happened in Assam. Hindus got pissed there. What is this? We supported this government and you want to... Anyway, that was a disaster. So, essentially what happened is that they tried to play this NRC and CAA issue up during the West Bengal and Assam elections. West Bengal didn't work. It really didn't. They lost. In Assam it worked, or maybe some other reasons also. Congress was useless in Assam. The campaign was bad, etc. Jo bhi tha. But anyway, they tried to play it up during that time. CAA, if you remember, obviously caused a massive protest here in Delhi as well, Shaheen Bagh. But it was not a CAA protest. It was a CAA NRC protest. The reason why both of those are a problem is because of this shit, which is, if you implement an NRC in India right now, many citizens will be excluded. Okay. Let's assume some out of 100, 10 got excluded by mistake. Who comes back in? Who comes back in? That's why CAA. Now the thing is, it's really unclear about the date thing, which is they put a cutoff of December 2014. So anybody who came before December 2014 and has lived for 6 years will be able to get express citizenship, right? Why that date? There is no clarity, honestly. And it is a mystery. It is a true mystery. But the thing is that law can be easily amended to remove that date. Easily. If BJP gets majority, date gayab. Becomes a Muslim filter then, right? It's basically, at the base of it, the CAA is extremely problematic because you are discriminating on the basis of religion, which is just not a great idea. I'm sorry, can I say that? It's not a great idea to discriminate based on religion. It's not. Especially for the government. Especially while giving citizenship. Not a great idea. And on the other hand, they have completely ignored Tamil Hindus from Sri Lanka who have been asking for citizenship for ages. Why? Why isn't Sri Lanka included? Why isn't Indonesia included? Why aren't other states, other countries included? Myanmar, why isn't that included? There are asylum seekers, persecuted minorities in all these countries. Why isn't, they think that the whole Islamic world is so cruel and वो तो सब countries डाल दो, सब Islamic countries डाल दो, UAE, सब persecuted minorities from everywhere because Hindus will come here only, right? And also Buddhists and all the people. But no, they didn't do that. There was this very funny comic which I thought was very apt by Pen Pencil Draw. Wait, let me show you. So, see, this is by Pen Pencil Draw. Please give them a follow if you don't already. I love them. CAA protects people who faced religious persecution in neighboring countries. Like Hindu Tamils from Sri Lanka, not that kind of country. Tibetan Buddhists, Not that kind of religion. Muslims fleeing from Afghanistan, not that kind of people. This is pretty much what it is. CA. Yeah. What about minority in China? Sure. What about minorities all across the world? This is where whataboutery becomes fun when it's about laws, no? Also, what about atheists, man? Why wouldn't you include atheists in the thing? Like, if you don't believe in a god, I don't. If I say I don't believe in a god, what do? उसके लिए तो मुझे ज़्यादा persecution होगा ना? Everybody will persecute me for it. I'm the real persecuted minority then, because all religions then hate me, right? No mention of atheist at all. अरे भाई, what? Like non-believers के लिए no express, no express citizenship, but believers के लिए of particular religions, we will give you citizen from particular countries also. We will give you. Why? It's stupid. It's stupid. Also bad. So yeah, so I pretty much explained what it was. So I hope that answered your question. Let me just go random. There are some super chats. First super chats, priority to super chats, friends. Parties still get random unchecked FCRA donations. Parties, you mean political parties? I mean electoral bonds? Doesn't matter, no? Then like if you have a proxy in the middle, if the electoral bonds money is being transferred to one account, shell company, then to another shell company, then that shell company gives it to one proxy person. That proxy person goes to the bank and takes money, takes the electoral bond, gives the money, and then gives it to the party. Random unchecked for sure. Opaque also. Can't really track it, can you? What do you think of Veer Savarkar with respect to Hindu reformation, like caste system and unitary bigger Hindu identity? Watched your video. What do I think about him? I mean, I did an entire video. You didn't realize what I think about him? I mean, yeah, I think I spoke about it there also. Should I reiterate? Veer Savarkar was according to me, again, my opinion, I gave it in the beginning of the thing also. He was a side character during the independence struggle. There were many characters. And we can get into like many debates about, how history has been Delhi-centric, etc. I'm just giving my perspective. My layman, uneducated, uninformed perspective. Okay? Just disclaimer. So my thing is that he was a side character during the independence struggle. He was a local Maharashtra hero. Of course, like a lot of people in Maharashtra did respect him because he went to Kalapani. He went through a lot, all the things that is worth, like praising him for that. He went through that and came out. जो भी है उसके बाद क्या किया, उसके पहले क्या हुआ था, all of those things, if you combine it, he comes out as a bit of a grey character, right? Turn him into a hero, demonize him, that is all political. I'm not a politician. I'm looking at him as a grey character. Yeah. His viewpoints are very shitty about a lot of things, right? And if you apply like 2024 standards to his viewpoints back then, they become shittier. But they were shitty to begin with also, especially about views about Muslims, etc. But then at the same time, he was an atheist. He said that cow worship is bad. He also said many other things, which I might agree with right now. So even the opinions might be grey. Some have aged well, some have not. Question more about retrospective FCRA amendment. Oh yeah, finance bill में था. Yeah. Wait. Please tell me, anyone, you can read my chat. I can read your chat. Anonymous Medico. Massive protest is going on in Assam against CA. Yeah, I think CA, Kerala, Assam, and even in West Bengal, there are protests going on. Very true. Talk about minorities in Sri Lanka, Myanmar as well. Hindu Bengalis in Myanmar are oppressed AF. See, that's what I mean, right? Like, if you want to look at people who are persecuted, ठीक है, if you want to like do specific religion, again, why are you doing specific religions A, right? If you want to, what is the motive of the CAA? To make India look like an Udar country. I mean, I would assume. Vishwaguru, na? We are Vishwaguru, if you forgot, in case you forgot. We Vishwaguru, so we give asylum to persecuted people. But they added a condition, which is religion, right? Which does not seem great. So then now the purpose becomes, oh, Hindus have only one land, so they will come here only. But then if you just bring Hindus here, then, arey bhai, but we have some other allied religions, no, which we do not hate so much, which is Sikhs, Buddhists, Christians. They're okay. They're okay for now. The Muslims are the ones we hate. So we will give we will give citizenship to our religion and our allies, allied religions, which are not a threat to us. We will do that, okay, from all these countries. But any other country, no. Any other religion, no. Atheists, screw you. Do you even exist? Can you even exist without believing in a god? Lol. Why? Best YouTube channel? Thank you so much. Vishwas, I think so too. Best. We're going to become multi-billion-dollar media company only. Then I will take all the interns. There are so many people who have been asking me for internship, guys. Do you think we need a left-wing nationalist alternative, like what Bose envisioned? And would you also like to deep dive about Bose and what he did with Savarkar? Subhash Chandra Bose is an interesting topic to do deep dive on. But I was more interested in doing one on Bhagat Singh, actually. I've always been fascinated by Bhagat Singh, and maybe on him also. Dekhte. We'll see. We'll see how it goes, how we feel at every given point of time, okay? But yeah, those are good ideas. Right-wing nationalist alternative. Nationalism, bad. So no. Nationalism, bad. If you make your country your identity, it's kind of pointless. I've been saying this from forever. Like I'm patriotic. I love my country because the people are nice around me. I feel on most days I find people nice around me. On most days, you can add the layer of privilege, etc., to it also, right? I'm talking from my POV. Most days it's fine, it's great, right? Lovely people, market chal raha hai, maza aata hai idhar udhar jaake. Going to the mountain people are amazing. So all the things, Goa, yeah, chill, nice place, love it. Northeast, amazing places to visit. See, all of my thing about my love for my country is related to the people, the culture, and the places, which is, I was living in Sikkim for 1.5 years. Love the place. Love it. It's amazing. I woke up every morning looking at the mountains and it's like, oh, where have I'm in heaven. Although I haven't passed away. But you see, I love my country for those reasons. Also, food. Amazing food. And did you try any food in Delhi? How is it that everything you try in Delhi is delicious? How? Mumbai, not so much, but Delhi, what? Kitne cuisines aa gaye abhi to? Amazing. So yeah. See, that's what I mean. Like nationalism, when you do nationalism and you make the whole thing all like, India, 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 it becomes like you will not accept the faults, but you will also not appreciate the little things that are great about this country also, no? Because you're so busy trying to prove that your nation is the greatest in the universe that you already stop seeing the things that are great already, right? And you don't draw any sort of patriotism and inspiration from them. I always try to do that, which is I look around me, I see the good things about the country, and I'm like, hey, this is great. I see the bad things about the country, it's like, maybe we can do better and make things great like this. Don't care about what the world thinks about us. I genuinely don't. It's okay. If I get more visa on arrival for more countries, that would be nice. Not lying. But yeah, I don't really care much, honestly. America doesn't even know where India is, so why should I? Lot of nationalism has reactionary origins. Left wing thought rejects nationalism most of the time, favoring proletarianism over it. I gave my whole my answer, Satvik. I don't know where it fits in your answer, but I think the answer will be somewhere there only, no? Proletarianism over it. Sorry, not making fun of you. Not making fun of you. Just being facetious. Any thoughts on dual multiple citizenship? Not really. I haven't really thought about it. Would I need it ever? Then I'll think about it. Isn't that a great way to think about things? Looking at it from a bit of a selfish POV. Do I really need to think about dual citizenship right now? If I have a house in England and I have a house in India, then I would be really hot and bothered about dual and multiple citizenships. Multiple. I will have a house in US, then multiple. I right now, I don't have an opinion on it. If you want it, if you are someone who cares about it, sure. Do you really think a fool like Rahul Gandhi can rule India? No, I don't. Have you listened to his speech today? He will give 50% reservation to women. I haven't heard his speech today. 50% reservation to women in what exactly? Parliament? Because this government has already done 33%. So what is an extra percentage more, right? Till 50%. Why not? Why not? And of course, implementation date anyway is, I don't know, 2032 or something. So kitna bhi bada do, if that is what he was talking. I didn't see the speech. But also your first question was loaded. But I don't think Rahul Gandhi can quote unquote rule India. Govern India? Maybe. See, Mrikam, can I give you some advice, friend? Just random advice, okay? Mrikum, when you ask questions, no, you can be nice. It is possible to keep the question as a question, right? For example, in school, when they asked you a question, when they were like, oh, Raju has 5 kanchas in his hand and in left hand and 2 kanchas in right hand, right? How many kanchas does he have in total? That's the question, right? If it was like, this fool Raju cannot calculate how many kanchas he has in his hands to help him. Do you think this fool can ever calculate kanchas? Now tell me, how much is 5 and 2? Is that a way to ask a question? No, it's not, because it's stupid. So this question can be rephrased as, hey Meghnad, do you think Rahul Gandhi is capable enough to govern this country? See? Doesn't that sound nice? And I will give nice answer. That is your hot tip for the day, Mrikam, to turn you into a better human being. Thanks. Why isn't unemployment a big issue in elections? India has a large young population. How do people fall into propaganda if they don't have jobs? Arcader, the answer to that is simple. We don't vote for it. We don't vote for unemployment. We don't vote for employment, right? We vote for Ram Mandir. We vote for Pulwama. We vote for or kya hai? Ration. I mean, this is all Prashant Kishore line of thinking, but I completely agree with what he says there, where the reason why these problems will not be solved is people don't care. People don't care enough to vote for them. That is the simple answer. But more complex answer will be that it's not a sexy issue. Unemployment is not a sexy issue to talk about. Sure, if unemployment is everywhere, it is kind of normal, isn't it? But then news and everyone else on reels is looking for sexy stuff to take your attention. uh, and that's what they're doing. So yeah, it's not a very interesting thing to talk about. Like you might be suffering from it. It might not be an interesting thing that people can even articulate properly. For example, if you ask any random person on the street, कि sir, what is your मतलब sir आपका बेरोजगारी पे क्या क्या यू नो क्या रिस्पॉन्स है, क्या 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 सुझाव है आपका बेरोजगारी पे. सॉरी, हिंदी में बात कर रहा हूँ, बट व्हाट इज योर ओपिनियन अबाउट अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट? दे विल बी लाइक, shouldn't be there. Yes, but how do we solve unemployment? Give people jobs. Who will give people jobs? People who create jobs. Who will get the people who create jobs? Okay, now I've lost this. I've lost the plot. I just want a job, man. I just want a job. But then if you go to the same person and you ask, what do you think about Pakistan? Arre, Pakistan matlab worst country. I tell you, worst country, this, that, Muslims, all the things. What do you think about Ram Mandir? Arre, what amazing Ram Mandir, man. What amazing. Did you see? Amazing. Like, did you see? Looks so amazing. 200 साल. We've been wanting for 200 years. Sir, you don't seem like you're 40. 35, 40 is your age? No, but everybody has been asking for 200 years. No, so I'm a part of that 200 years. I mean, 35 years. I also added no to that 200 years. So that... See? Which is more interesting? Which is more easy? This one. Will SBI provide accurate data to the Election Commission? Chandan, we can only hope. Yes, we can only hope. See, Chandan, sorry, can I go into a little bit of philosophy here? If you don't mind, Chandan. So, there are a lot of things that we just randomly believe as human beings, which may or may not exist, right? We believe them because it is convenient. Time, for example. Who decided it is the year 2024? Many people. But why 2000 years? I know that Earth existed before, like humanity existed before. Why 2024? Oh, religion, Christianity, calendar, Roman calendar, you'll give me like 100 examples. But then it technically means that if enough people believe right now, like majority of the people believe right now, it is the year 10,024. It will be true, right? So a lot of things like that. So for example, your bank account shows a number, which is the money there is, right? What makes you believe that there is that much money in there? It's just a number. It is because you believe it. It's because the bank is believing it. It's because everybody else is believing it. Is because that number exists. So if you want to question like authenticity of the data that SBI is going to give the election commissioner, go right ahead. But then I can go into like these wild rabbit holes of which data is even authentic anymore. What is authenticity anymore? So it's kind of pointless. Do you realize what I mean? Sorry, it's a bit of a random philosophical argument I gave to your question, but yeah. RG said out of 30 lakh government jobs promised, 50% will go to women. Sounds nice, I think. What do you think, Kumar Love? 50% to women? Sure. Why not? Give it. Yeah. But Rahul Gandhi is making some wild promises, huh? 50% reservation to women. Interesting. In jobs. But jobs ही नहीं होंगे तो क्या करेंगे वैसे? If there are not enough jobs, how is the reservation useful? I mean, if we had enough jobs, then we would. I don't know, man. Like, I mean, government jobs should go down. Just in general, just saying that government should be employing less people. In general, they should be able to create more jobs in the open market and also give security to people enough so that they are uh, more enticed to go to the private market and get jobs there. It's a difficult problem. I'm thinking about it now. Hello, sir. Please give me tips about how to make consistency in our work. Consistency in your work? Trending alert? Do you read like a news website? Do you run like, I don't know. Why reservation is still given to SC/ST? Those fathers are class 2 or 1 employees are high living. Ajay Chawla. Ajay Chawla, I get your question, but the thing is, it is a bit of a loaded question, as I pointed out that time, right? Which is, you have heard all these anecdotal examples. I'm sure I have heard them also. In your family, they're like, "Oh, dekho, they have an iPhone. Oh, look, they have Mercedes, etc." The thing is, we have no data. We have no data on whether reservations has actually worked and benefited the people it was supposed to, right? So caste census is a great idea for that, with a socio-economic census. Someone corrected me in the last stream that Rahul Gandhi has been asking for not just a caste census but also a socio-economic census. I feel like that's a great idea. That should be done, because the reason why is because we have had reservation for so many years, policies, more castes and tribes keep getting added based on elections. Let's not kid around. Like for elections, they add more caste, tribes, etc. and reservation they dete like a lollipop. Politicians are to blame for that. Let's not forget that. Okay, and throughout, right? So now you have given all these reservations to all these people and castes and communities, etc. Once the caste census and the socio-economic census happens, we will know exactly how many people benefited from it. If, for example, one tribe got the reservation but it did not benefit them, we should find out the reason why, because the whole point of reservation is defeated, to raise the socio-economic status of the people who are scheduled caste, scheduled tribes and OBCs, right? So once we get that data, we will talk about reform. But यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है? What happens is, Ajay Chawla, people like you hear anecdotes and start hating on people who have things that you don't, as usual, right? Or there are politicians who exploit this whole thing, data-less void, anecdotes flying around everywhere. They exploit this insecurity in you and, try to please one particular caste over the other before elections, promise reservations, sometimes give it also, solidify a base, win, right? They don't want caste to go. They genuinely don't. It is easy. Because there is no data, it is a giant black void and they don't want to deal with it. That is why they will never ask for a caste census, whoever is in power. If Rahul Gandhi comes to power ever, I would be surprised to know that he has actually done this, right? Because the UPA government had already done a caste census. Uska bhi data nahi nikale. We don't have the data yet. Why did they keep the data secret? You tell me. 75 years of this country's existence and we don't know how the reservation policy has actually worked, whether it was effective or not, whether some people took advantage of it while leaving the others who are deserving, they didn't get it. Yeah? Does that make sense? Why politics is everywhere nowadays? Trending alert, because politics is extremely personal and politics is everywhere. If you're a human being, politics is everywhere. Yeah, it is. It is. Do you want me to explain, chat? If you want me to explain how politics works in society, very basic Very basic 101. Please say hi. Uh, like, I will rant a lot about apolitical people also. Just a warning. Just a warning. It's an anecdote given to upper caste people so that they don't feel so bad when they don't get into their dream government colleges just to soothe their egos. Also, one of the reasons, tired girly, insecurity exploiting. Complete exploitation of insecurities of everyone across the board. That's the whole thing. The most important thing a government can do is conduct surveys, like hundreds of surveys. There is no timely, accurate data. Surveys on what? Can you shed some light on MyGov app and first time voters? I haven't I haven't seen the MyGov app, but I will check it out. Is there something happening there? Only Rahul Gandhi understands politics and statistics. I don't think so. Rahul, okay. Rahul Gandhi, why are you in my chat cursing yourself? Like sarcastically, I guess, because Rahul I know is one very sarcastic dude. This Rahul, and also our friend Raj Yadav is also here as usual. Savarna insecurity, yeah. So there are a few people who said yes, no, hi, hi, a bunch of them. Um, Can you please shed some light on how EC is appointed historically? Historically, it has been appointed by the president at the recommendation of the prime minister. Then Supreme Court came in and put in a new committee for the appointment of the EC, which was supposed to be prime minister, chief justice, leader of opposition. Then the government came in and overrode that judgment and put in a law which said now the EC will be appointed by prime minister, one union minister, and leader of opposition. So technically, we are back to square one. Where the president, I mean, the prime minister is now technically directly appointing the election commissioner. Yeah, that's what is happening. It's still unfair. Just saying, still unfair. Just because historically it has been done one way doesn't make it right. I'm saying that there should be a much better way to choose your election commissioners. I though will go so far as to say that the election commission actually affects the jobs of not just the central government, the general election, but they also conduct state elections, right? So then in the committee, you should have chief ministers of all the states also, who should also vote for the appointment of a chief election commissioner. Like there can be some candidates given recommended by everyone in a pool of candidates, and then yeah, वहीं पे वहीं पे you do like the election commissioner candidates can basically do like canvassing in that particular circle, which is the chief ministers and etc., all those circles, and then you can choose the CEC that way or ECs that way. And I think there should be more than 3, there should be 5 ECs. Can you shed some light on dissent note written by Lavasa? That was a long time ago, no? So as far as I remember, Unnamatla, so the note was written. When was this? Yeah. So I think Prime Minister said something about Pulwama, I guess, but he said something in the in during the 2019 elections, and he violated the Model Code of Conduct, and basically they gave him a clean chit after the opposition complained. But one of the people who dissented was Ashok Lavasa. So he was the one who gave a dissent note saying that no, if this has been said, this is a violation of the code. But he was overruled because there were 2 other ECs who were in majority. He was the minority, so didn't matter. Hey, Meghnad, liked your video on Dhruv Rathi. Thank you so much, Rahit. I mean, it was on my channel. Rahit. Oh, on Dhruv Rathi. Okay, yeah. So, sorry. I got it. थोड़ा slow हो गया था. People want dictatorship, but let's see. Okay, wait. tell me more about the CA topic. I already answered a question, Charm Tales. You can go back and listen to it. Someone had already asked it. I gave a long explanation about CA and NRC and everything. Instead of getting into the... Oh, wait. So, should we do Politics 101, guys? Again, asking because I know there are some highs. And that question was interesting. कहाँ था वो? Where is that question? Why politics is everywhere nowadays, which is trending alert. And I know why he asked this question also. I'm going to answer it. Yeah, मेरा stream है, मैं answer करूँगा. Okay, trending alert. So when you ask this question, the first, I assume you ask this question because you are seeing so much conversations about politics happening everywhere. Like for example, you might be seeing Netaji ke chehre ke photos everywhere. You might be hearing WhatsApp uncles constantly discussing how great those photos are. You might be hearing your family members constantly fighting about it. You might be like, अरे ये क्या हर जगह politics नहीं, no. And that is how you become apolitical. Like, so then people become proud of it also. That, like, which is, I'm away from all this nonsense happening. Politics is everywhere nowadays. Too toxic, boss. Now, that is what, when these sort of questions come in, why politics is everywhere nowadays, right? The thing is, trending alert, you have been gaslighted. You have been gaslighted by politicians, your history teachers, your civics teachers, everybody, every kind of authority who understands the game of politics doesn't want you to understand the game of politics, right? So that's why they make it as toxic as possible to keep people like you and me out of it, right? Because politics is a game of power. Right? So people who understand the game of politics will get power because they can play it. Right? Politics is a way, simply put, it is when human beings get together and they have to make a decision. Right? Politics is the tool that is used to make that decision. Right? And get shit done. Right? In a society. Now, what happens is that when you have like a massive amount of people supporting one person who uses the tools of politics to get there into a decision-making power, right? They have the power to decide for all of these people. And they want to keep that power, right? So the best thing to do to eradicate competition is to make this chair toxic, is to make it so divisive that all the good people, all the quiet people who are like, मुझे नहीं करना, those people will be like, ये क्या चूतिया चल रहा है यार, ये कौन जोकर आ जाते हैं बार बार इलेक्शंस में, कौन इलेक्ट हो जाता है हमारा. See, that's the reason why people become apolitical, right? That's the reason why people are like, I will just go once in 5 years and vote and come back, and the rest of the time I'm like out of it. I'm out because politics is so toxic. Here's the thing, friend, don't do this. Politics is actually a very fun and interesting game. It is very entertaining. It is amazing. It has a lot of machinations behind it. It is about human beings, and studying human beings is the best thing you can do, right? As a student of political science myself, or student of politics as they call it to be cool, I rather enjoy it. Watching all this, looking at all this, right? Because it is a game. For the people who are playing it, it is a game. So why shouldn't you look at it like a game as well? It is the game of power, the Game of Thrones. As you, Game of Thrones reference. Very obvious reference, but sorry. But my thing is that don't let it affect you, right? Be like completely emotionless, right? Like we are on this stream. The nerds here know what we do. We do this for entertainment and to keep our emotions out of it and nerd out and try and be rational wherever possible. Okay. Find more communities like this. Find rational people to talk to. The other apolitical person, talk to them about politics and why you are apolitical, right? And then ask them, listen, is this a good idea? Maybe we can find a better way to engage with politics, and then bring them to my stream. This is a better way to engage with politics. Yeah. I want to make it more friendly, friends. I do. I want to make politics more friendly for you. Even if it's full of ugly people, the game is interesting. It is human beings. As a student of law as well, I enjoy it. See, Sohini gets it. Sohini Chaudhary. So Sohini or Shohini? Anyway, Sohini gets it. Uh, as a student of law also, yeah, I enjoy it as well. Look at it as that way. It's a nerdy endeavor. Look at it as a nerdy endeavor. If a person falls into the Savarkar conspiracy, they come out as an Andhbhakt and considered him as the greatest freedom fighter, and Congress is erasing history. Falls into the Savarkar conspiracy. Matlab Savarkar was a great guy, all the things. It's fine. Why does that bother you? Listen, unless they're, putting up photos in your face and asking you to worship Savarkar also, it's okay. Like, unless they are forcing you to do this also, like, it's fine. Let them have their thing, and don't try to counter them or ye. Maybe they get like good validation from it, right? By talking about Savarkar, because they suddenly seem smart. So like a lot of what happens in a lot of ways is we influence. I don't like calling myself an influencer. We content creators. We give you content all day long, friend. We give you content. Jasir, yeah, also thank you for the 2 months. We give you content all day long. Then you can use it to look smart. That is my job, to make you look smart. So you go to a party and you take some of my positions and you like, and everybody's like, oh, kya baat hai. So that's what I'm doing, right? I'm giving you the vocabulary to talk about things that you believe in. There are other people doing it to validate their beliefs also. So that is what is happening. That is what is happening. As a student of engineering, I don't enjoy it. It's fine, Vishnu. I want to get you to enjoy it a little bit and be interested in it and find it entertaining and not be scared of it. If that makes sense. I don't know. I'm just trying. Can you give your educational background, please? Sure, Olive. I did BCom. I tried to do CA, failed at it badly. Got a fellowship called LAMP, which is Legislative Assistance to Members of Parliament. I came here, Delhi, 12, 13 years ago. 13 years ago. I worked in Parliament for 7 years with various MPs, various regional parties mostly, no national parties, in different states. I've worked in Orissa, West Bengal, Sikkim, Haryana, Delhi, Maharashtra. Yeah, so all those states. Then I went and joined News Laundry, where I was doing explainer videos. I was doing some nerdy journalism, just basically lolling about mostly on camera. And, covered a bunch of things. Was one of the people who broke the electoral bond story. Still very proud of that. Wrote a book. Oh, I have a book, yeah. Should promote. I'm an author also. Hi. This is my book called Parliamental. It is a political satire about things that happen in Parliament. It's very fun. It's very short also. So you can maybe get it and read it. I'm writing my second book. And right now I'm a YouTuber. Oh, and before this I was creative director at IVM. So, yeah. Hello. Educational qualification पूछा, resume दे दिया. Are you happy, Olive? Resume. I'm trying to turn this into an elevator pitch, guys. I think every time I do it, it becomes shorter and shorter and more efficient. So I know you know this. A lot of you might know this, but it's going to become an elevator pitch real soon. What's wrong with India? Meg? Question mark, and heart emojis. Sudhanshu, I feel there is a lot of things wrong with India, but a lot of things right with India also. What is wrong with it? A lot of things. Be more specific, sir. Sudhanshu Gupta. Be more specific. Mental being on a separate line is intentional. Yes, yes, Anwar. It is very clever, no? Such a clever. Look, clever. I came up with clever. Clever, clever. Please pin Kush's message. Yes. I am going to pin. So Kush has shared my Amazon link. You can go buy my book if you like it. Hey, Bruce Stark, thank you so much for the mega support. Much welcome. So yeah, guys, if you are just joining in, say hello. Shivaram, how many hours do you work a day? Shivaram, I have to tell you, I'm very happy today. Guys, I forgot to tell you. So the reason also why I'm running away to the mountains is to finally finish my book. Oh my lord, I'm so happy. Can't tell you because I have managed to write 6,000 words yesterday. And I am pumped. I'm almost done. I'm like 95% there. 95% done with my book. So the last 4 days, the next 4 days will be just me giving it one final push and the birth of the book. Very bad image, but final push is going to happen, and by Monday when I do the stream, my book will be done and it goes to the publisher. I had given myself a deadline and I'm gonna miss it by 2 days, but I will do it. That's why I'm happy. How many hours do I work? I don't know. I'm pretty much doing things all the time. The thing is that I don't know. I don't have a work-life balance anymore, honestly. And I like it. When I want to work, I work. So, I as an atheist, I don't qualify. No, you don't. Klush, you don't. It's only 247 on Amazon. Order kar di. I don't read books, but this looks like a good starting point for me. Hey, thanks Lalit Kumar. Much appreciated. Guys, questions getting very philosophical. I'm lacking it. Also, I'm going to end this stream a little earlier today. So half an hour I'll do it for. Then I will end it. So what I'll do is, let's do the subreddit first. Before, how do I define a good life? Mankal, that's a heavy question. Very heavy. But also very subjective. Good life is how do I define a good life? Yeah, there's this one cliche thing that I can tell you, right? Which is, if I die tomorrow, would I have died happy? Ask yourself that. I would. I'm okay. I'm okay. Let's look at our subreddit. Subreddit. So this is our subreddit, friends. This is the Make Nerd YT subreddit. Yahan pe you can post things and I will react to them on Wednesdays. So that's what we'll do for a bit. R Yogi Ji. Women not capable of being left free or independent. Their energy should be regulated lest it becomes worthless and destructive. What? When did he say this? Women not capable of being left free or independent. Wait. Women not... What? Also, wow. Women not capable of being left free. Capable of being left free. Adityanath. Ajay Singh Bisht, apparently. Okay, what is this? India.com pe? On website, it seems. On Yogi Ji's website, women power does not require freedom but protection. Hi. PM Shah must condemn CM's remark. Oh, caption. April 18th, 2017. Okay, amazing. Let's read some wise words from Chota Supreme Leader. Trying to counter Prime Minister Narendra Modi women empowerment pitch, the Congress on Monday cited an article by UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath to attack BJP for having an anti-woman mindset. It also asked PM and BJP Chief Amit Shah to condemn Adityanath's article. कौन सा article? Seeking an apology, mindset of BB written an article by... What article, bhai? Randeep Surjewala said, mindset of BJP is reflected. PM Narendra Modi must... Whatever, distasteful. In his article, Adityanath wrote, considering the importance and honor of women, our scriptures have always spoken about giving her protection. As energy can go waste and cause damage if left free and uncontrolled, women power also does not require freedom but protection. Okay. He then cited Sanskrit shloka, father protects woman power in childhood, husband does during her youth, and son protects when she gets old. Wow. Therefore, women do not deserve independence. Amazing, amazing conclusion, no? Amazing conclusion wise men draw. Energy can go to waste and cause damage if left free and uncontrolled. Women power also does not require freedom but protection. What? I'm very intrigued by this. Like, is he looking at women as batteries? Energy can go waste and cause damage if left free and uncontrolled. Are women batteries? Is that... Wait, I mean, objectification, thoda sa, you're getting the feel, right? Or is it just me? Thoda objectification wala feel aa raha hai na? So object can be battery, I guess. Look, यहाँ पे someone, this isn't funny, are you dumb, Meg? Sudhanshu is asking. Sudhanshu, when people make stupid ass statements like this, I find it funny. Forgive me for laughing at stupid people saying stupid things. I feel like that was okay because this is extremely stupid and should be laughed at. Like, do you really want me to counter this stupid shit? Of course not. I'm going to laugh like crazy at this shit. What is wrong with you, Sudhanshu? You are dumb. You are dumb. I'm kind of proving his point by doing this, right? Sorry. I love how people are just like, oh, what, are you dumb? Why are you laughing? Go, fuck off, man. Okay. Therefore, women do not deserve independence. Okay. He says that women do not deserve independence, but they need to be channelized and controlled like commodities. See, he thinks of them as batteries. That's what... This is shocking. I mean, the reaction to that, Surjewala got it, right? They're talking about batteries. I mean, he says that women do not deserve it, but they need to be channelized and controlled like commodities that are being used. This is shocking. He even added the last line. I was not off the mark. Yeah. This is shocking. Yes. Adityanath has also written, a home gets destroyed when women become as effective as men. What? Okay. Now that's stupid. Chat. Okay. I'm going to do a small poll. Laugh at this or outrage? Wait. Which feels do you want from me? No. Which reaction do you want from me? Lol, this is stupid and funny. OMG, this is outrageous. Okay. I can do both. I prefer option one, but I'm just saying I can do both. Or एक और दे देते हैं ना option. What can be like deadpan? Zero reacts. Okay. See? Now see. This is the real test of my crowd. Which reaction do you want from me on this article? Siddharth Biswas is very interested on am I a leftist? Siddharth, what do you think? Leftist, if you define leftist, then I can answer your question. What according to you is leftist? Sorry, I needed to phrase it that way. Just want to know what you mean by leftist, then I'll tell you whether I'm that or not. Okay? Leftist can mean anything for me. Why are some people are obsessed with denying the migration of Aryans? Pretty much no serious academic outside India accepts the view that it didn't occur. I have no idea IP about. I mean, I haven't really gone into the Aryan migration theory or anything yet, so I can't really give an opinion. Infuriating, mildly interesting is how I define it. Classic Manusmriti. Absolutely. This is stupid and funny. See, 58% audience agrees with me that this is stupid and funny. Please. This is outrageous 20% and deadpan is 20%, but 60% is like this is fun. Because it is, right? Like this is, can we not just declare these things as stupid anymore? Like, I have to be like emotionally invested and outraged in something that Yogi Adityanath said about women long time ago and Congress is outraging about it in 2017. I'm supposed to feel outraged right now. Right? What good is that doing me exactly? What good is that doing you? You know this is wrong. You know. Instinctively, you know what he's saying is absolutely misogynistic, patriarchal, and wrong. And stupid. Add that thing to it. Add a quality. And then laugh. If it's funny, if you aren't a woman in UP, I am not a woman in UP. Shilda, in case you didn't notice. If you are a woman, the joke's on you. Shilda is also quite upset, it seems. Guys, apologies to women from Uttar Pradesh who are watching this if you got triggered. I mean, not trying to be anything insensitive or anything. But I think women in UP will also agree that this is an extremely stupid statement to make by the now chief minister of their state. And I wish more women also laugh at their chief minister like I am. Your English is very good. Thank you so much, Neeraj. I worked hard for years. If you dislike Modi ji, print you are leftist, else print welcome to Akhand Bharat. that's a good way to put it, Chinmay. If we start outraging over stupid shit in India, then we are done for. It's outraging. That's what I'm saying. Why are we laughing at Yogi and not at the woman's plight? Because Yogi Adityanath is the one making these statements. Was that not clear that I was laughing at Yogi Adityanath, not the woman who he is talking about who is actually suffering? I mean, I hope that's clear. Okay, this needs to be dealt with. This is interesting. Why your Marathi so bad down? Out of practice. This is a bad take. Women can do anything they want. I know they can do anything they want. When did I say they can't? Yogi Adityanath is saying they can't. Arey, why? I'm reading it and laughing at him because I think the opposite. And I think he's saying stupid shit. I did. I'm a little lost, guys. Sorry if I'm doing anything wrong. I would like to be schooled, sure. Uh, but I was laughing. Anyway, moving on. I guess. Anyway, now like I mean, people. At least 60% of the people think that this is funny, so it's okay. I think the person who called you dumb for laughing at this must have been frustrated. Frustrated at what? Life? I mean, I can imagine if he or she or they are frustrated with life. I feel you. But I hope you're coming here and I can make you feel better. I hope. I was thinking, guys, the other day, I was talking to someone, and they're like, "Oh, we have this relative who watches like Republic TV all the time. Republic, matlab वही Godi channels. They sleep very angry apparently, and that is what the opinion was that for years they have been sleeping extremely angrily, which is like they will watch for hours starting from dinner till they can fall asleep. They're just watching Godi media, some Sudhir or whatever else, right? And of course Godi media to koi information deta hi nahi hai. So they have all the talking points for dinner tables, etc., which gives them the vocabulary, right? But they also have become an extremely angry person. They sleep angry. Nobody should sleep angry. I hope we agree, right? Nobody should be moved into sleeping like angrily, like that's bad. I don't want to be one of those people. I do these streams right before your bedtime. I hope I do these streams at 9 p.m. IST usually. I don't want to be one person who wants you to sleep outraged and unhappy and stressed out. So most of the things that I talk about will sound, I don't know, just not emotionally charged or like not like angry. So Yogi Adityanath, if I would have read this a few years ago, I would be extremely outraged. I get it. I get it. On the surface level, it's extremely outrageous. But I've learned to not emotionally invest in these things and actually laugh at them, because it is a self-preservation tactic and it is also making my mental health better, and I hope it will yours too. That's why. My father is watching Golden Media reporting right now on the Sheikh Shahjahan case before he's going to sleep. See, Cinnamon, that's what I mean. Has your father also gone to sleep angry? Please tell him, Cinnamon, that please, Baba, रागात नका झोपू. थोडंसं शांत डोकं ठेवा ना. थोडंसं शांत डोकं ठेवून आपण झोपू शकतो. छान ड्रीम्स येतील आहेत. It won't be nightmares anymore. Poor dad. You know, if you are not going through oppression, you might not be in any mood to laugh at the oppressing system. Sure, Soumya, I get that. I get that. I absolutely understand that. I do. Arush is asking, when is the collab with ass? Arush is an ass. Chomu. At life, everything is general. Itna garbage consume kar rahe. Everyone is so aggravating that mainstream media is fueling it more. I, as a woman, do not see any fault of yours in any way. Thank you, Afreen. Much appreciated. Again, if you are getting triggered, I'm sorry if that triggered. I don't know why it triggered you also. But yeah, sorry, I guess. Moving on to the next one. People getting upset apparently. Um, what is this? I have recreated thumbnail design for one of Meghnad's recent video. Who is donating to BJP and why? These 30 companies are funding me. Oh, wow. I love it. Oh, that's amazing. I love it. Hi. I'm changing it. Whoever this is, Solstice FL. I love it. Thank you so much. I'm going to use this one. Why disrespect our supreme leader? Can't disrespect her. Right? He's been nice enough to make a thumbnail for me. That's really nice. I like this. It's not bad at all. It looks very, very nicely clickable. It's very nice. There won't be any copyright issues यहाँ पे. It's a thumbnail. Shri Supreme, Shri Maha, Panta Pradhan, Shri Mahatma, Hutatma, Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Damodar Das Modi ji was disrespected in this thumbnail. I don't like it. I like how this is catching on. I have someone else who had called me and he used the complete title of Shri Sir Adarniya Supreme Leader Adarniya Shri Narendra Modi ji, and I was very happy. I was like, yes, that is exactly what you should do. And he was like, bro, I'm doing it because I think your phone is tapped. Okay, but appreciate. Please use full honorifics. I have added a maximum authority figure to it now. Shri Sir, Supreme Leader, Adarniya, Maximum Authority Figure, Narendra ji, Modi ji, Damodar Das ji, Sir, Honorable Prime Minister, Pradhan Sevak. That is the new one. Was this 10 seconds silence for the fallen martyr? What fallen martyr? No, this was nice. Uh, you have a right to be offended, so be offended. But I love it. I'm going to use it. Solstice, thank you so much. What is this? World's biggest TDR scam. Sena UBT protest Dharavi project contract to a Adani group. Actually, I haven't really covered this. Cool to Diamar, I think I will do a better job of covering this. This Adani Dharavi thing, I haven't really gone into, but I think I should. What do you think, chat? I think I should do like a deeper coverage of this issue. But I have noted this down. Cool to Diamar, this is the point I will start from. Ravish Kumar's YouTube channel has more subscribers than Times now. What? Ravish Kumar has 8.84 million and guys, this is good news. I like it. Navbharat has 9.07 million. He'll soon cross these news channels. Amazing. Amazing. Well deserved. Well deserved. The only thing is Times Now also has a TV channel. So they have a YouTube channel and a TV channel. Ravish Kumar only has a YouTube channel. So still kind of unfair. The amount of influence they have versus him. This is a good job. Ravish Kumar doing good job. Ravish Kumar doing good job. Read snippet on screen and then see what she says. Okay. Whether or not Narendra Modi is a fascist is a complex and contested issue. There is no one definition of fascism everyone agrees on. This is for ChatGPT, I think. Some people have accused Modi of being a fascist, citing his Hindu nationalist ideology, his crackdown on dissent, and his use of violence against minority groups. Others have defended Modi, arguing that he is democratically elected leader. Okay, yeah, we read this also. We had this. Is Modi ji a fascist? Oh, it's Gemini. Okay, fair enough. Oh, Google AI's fascist label. Okay, got it. Let's see what she says. Time code 32. 32. Wait, what happened to this?
Modi a fascist.
Oh, okay.
Minister Modi showed a user asking Gemini a question. Is Indian Prime Minister Modi a fascist? Look at the response. And I'm quoting. Narendra Modi is the current Prime Minister of India and leader of the Bharatiya Janata Party. He has been accused of implementing policies that experts characterize as fascist. These accusations are based on a number of factors, including the BJP's Hindu nationalist ideology, its crackdown on dissent, and its use of violence against religious minorities. That's what Gemini said.
Yeah.
Then the same bot was asked about Zelensky, the Ukrainian president. The same question. Is Zelensky a fascist? Now look at what Gemini said, and I'm quoting again.
Wait, sorry. एक second. यहाँ पे तो दिखा है, like while they are typing, Gemini में display inaccurate information. लिखा है उधर. So why are you doing it?
Now look at what Gemini said, and I'm quoting again. Whether Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky is a fascist is a complex and highly contested question with no simple answer. It is crucial to approach this topic with nuance and consider various perspectives. Well, we agree. It is a complex question. It should be addressed with nuance. But why did Gemini not show this nuance in the first instance?
They did. They literally did. They literally did show that nuance in the first. कहाँ गया वो screenshot? Where is it? Where is it? Sorry, what? They have cut these accusations are based on a number of factors. Use of violence against religious minorities. That is one part of it. And then there is later a screenshot that comes now. कहाँ गया? That one is the one that he posted. Whether or not Narendra Modi is fascist. Starting में ही था. मैंने भी देखा था. रुक जाओ. Did they show the screenshot, full screenshot? Yeah. See, this they have. So, यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है, others have defended Modi, arguing that he is democratically elected. There is no easy answer to this question. The evidence is complex and there are different ways to interpret it. That's the same thing that was said for Zelensky also, no? Complex and contested, no simple answer with various perspectives. It's the same thing. Why did she cut off the rest of the part? This is not the full answer. Bhai?
President Volodymyr Zelensky is a fascist is a complex and highly contested question. We approach this topic with nuance and consider various... Well, we agree.
So dumb.
It is a complex question. It should be addressed with nuance. But why did Gemini not show this nuance in the first instance?
It did.
It had no problem saying that the Indian Prime Minister was accused of being a fascist. No nuance there. But
Ma'am, it did.
It's suddenly about complexity and nuance.
Literally what it said.
If this isn't bias, I wonder what is.
Arey
India
bhai.
has taken note of this issue. It has raised it with Google. The IT minister says it violates several provisions of India's criminal law. Now, this is a serious problem, and it's not limited to
पढ़ो
Gemini
भाई
or
थोड़ा
Google.
मतलब
At first glance,
खुद जो
AI
आंसर दिखा रहे हो वो तो पढ़ो भाई मतलब फिर से दिखा रहे हो.
Gemini or Google. At
Oh, they cut it off this time. They were like, अरे भाई मैडम ने बोल दिया कोई nuance नहीं है पूरा nuance दिखा नहीं सकते I guess. Some people have accused use of violence, others have defended. आ रहा था वो. Like the answer was coming with the nuance.
At first glance, AI chatbots
like,
appear impartial. You ask them something,
wow.
and they give you an answer.
Cut,
But it's not
completely
really
cut.
that simple. AI chatbots are biased, and we can give you 3 reasons why. The first bias is in data. You see, chatbots train on data sets, so their response is based on which data they're fed. When data sets reflect societal stereotypes, AI does the same. For instance, imagine that you have a customer service chatbot. It's learning from interactions of employees. So if an employee is biased against, say, women, then chances are that the chatbot will do the same. That bias will transfer. Then there are contextual biases. AI chatbots operate within specific contexts like cultures, values, power dynamics. What is acceptable in one setting could be a problem in another. But chatbots do not know that. And then there is the feedback bias. Imagine a chatbot gives a biased reply, but the user loves it. That reinforces the bias. The chatbot starts giving more of it. So long story short, AI chatbots are far from neutral, and it's hardly a secret. Their creators know it. What are they doing to fix it then? Well, Google tried...
What they're trying to fix it is they're literally adding a line after that there are many interpretations of it. You just didn't read it. And also while you were typing in Gemini, वहाँ पे responses provided can be inaccurate, like literally लिखा हुआ in your screenshot. So the creators of Gemini are telling you, guys, you type whatever you want, but the responses might be inaccurate, okay? Don't think this is like some go all and be all and end all, right? Then when the answer comes, guys, okay, so maybe, there are signs of fascism, etc., but there are different responses. This is a complex question. We need to interpret it properly. Okay. And then this one is like, no, Modi ji ko tumne fascist kaise bol diya? How dare?
Something with Gemini, tried to make its chatbot, quote unquote, more woke. Didn't work. Gemini was asked to depict the founding fathers of the US. One
This is
response showed indigenous people in colonial outfits. Another showed George Washington as a black man. Imagine that. This is not a random question. This is a historical one. You cannot change history to be politically correct. Yet, yes, AI has been accused of racial bias, and Google may have tried to change that. But you cannot change the ethnicity of George Washington. He existed in real life, and he was a white man. The Apollo 11 crew was shown featuring a black woman. Again, incorrect.
Oh yeah, this was a
US
problem.
senators
Yeah,
from
of
1800s
course.
included
And they
a woman.
admitted it was a problem.
America got its first female senator only in 1922.
Oh yeah, this was ridiculous. Like even the Google team was like, "Oh, bhai, band karo, band, like stop this. We are giving like
So
stupid
Gemini is getting
answers."
history wrong as it tries to be woke. Google says it's not working properly. It has paused its image tool after the backlash.
Yeah.
And
They
all
have.
of this is problematic because on one side you have inbuilt bias, on the other an attempt to be too inclusive or woke. In a post-truth world, these technologies are becoming our source of information. They shape opinions and narratives. They can easily be misused and weaponized. Hence the need for AI sovereignty, which we keep talking about. We missed the bus with social media. We cannot do the same with artificial intelligence, or we'll have bots sitting in judgment, issuing certificates to leaders and deciding who's fascist and who's not.
So she expanded the text logic to images. I mean, I've fair point. There is a bias there. Of course, there is. I don't think there is such a thing called neutral AI that can be done, right? It's very difficult to do. I mean, the only thing is it a reasonable AI? I mean, we can look at it that way, right? Is it a fair AI? Is it a reasonable AI? Being woke is bad. Yeah, apparently it is. Jaswinder, that's basically the general consensus these days. How are these people journos? Manavan, they are, well, कैसे कह सकते हैं? How are these people journos? Right place at the right time, I would say. Maybe more or less. Also, sucking up to authority works well when you're a quote unquote journalist. These are PR people. They do PR most of the time. I mean, some of the points she made were reasonable, but what she connected it with was bizarre. And also the things that were shown on her own channel were also bizarre. Bizarre. Sorry, Freudian slip, but okay, last. Upvote for this, upvote. That was by Revolutionary Can. Thank you. Masood Boomgard, Jay Shetty. Oh, I love this guy. Guys, do you know this guy? I love him.
If you are working near work-life balance is bullshit. There should be no balance. Life is way more important than work. If you are working nearly as much as you are living, then you are fucked. Fuck the work-life balance. Embrace work-life imbalance. Work less, live more. That is all.
I love him. I genuinely love him. Masood Boomgard, yes. Classic. As I talk about the Jay Shetty being motivational speaker and enlightening people, if someone is looking for a good motivation in their life, you will never find anyone better than Masood Boomgard. His content is refreshing as well as applicable in real life. Leaving this one motivational video here, do consider to subscribe to his socials. If you feel overwhelmed or depressed, I go to his Insta feed to get some booster dose for enlightenment. I agree, absolutely.
Work-life balance.
I completely appreciate this thing that you do, AIGE3C. On an unrelated note, this sub needs some flares to categorize content. करेंगे रे, करेंगे धीरे धीरे. We'll do धीरे धीरे. There is
All
no
these
urgency.
men surrounded me.
Okay, no, not showing this.
মূত্র
দার্জিলিং টি
সত্যজিৎ রায় না ঋত্বিক ঘটক
Of course.
ঋত্বিক ঘটক।
গান্ধী না গডসে
এই প্রশ্নের উত্তরটা আমি এক্ষুনি দেবো না, মানে ভাবতে হবে।
উত্তম কুমার না সৌমিত্র চট্টোপাধ্যায়
So basically, context being, this is the judge from West Bengal who just randomly up and left and joined the BJP, and he's being asked questions in Bangla, which is yes or no.
মূত্র
দার্জিলিং টি
Darjeeling tea.
সত্যজিৎ রায় না ঋত্বিক ঘটক
ঋত্বিক ঘটক।
Satyajit Ray or Ritik Ghotok?
গান্ধী না গডসে
Gandhi na Godse? Gandhi ya Godse?
এই প্রশ্নের উত্তরটা আমি এক্ষুনি দেবো না।
Can't really answer this question. এরা নাকি আবো শিক্ষিত লোক আর ঈদের আসলে নাকি আমাদের সমাজের কল্যাণ হবে, কলকাতা মে লিখা है. Wait, I'll try to translate very badly. I'm not Bangla, but I know a little bit. এরা নাকি আবার শিক্ষিত লোক, these kind of educated people আর এদের আসলে নাকি আমাদের সমাজে কল্যাণ হবে. Something like a sarcastic, these kind of educated people are going to develop our samaj, something like that. For non-Bengali speaking, when asked Gandhi or Godse, ex-judge says, I will have to think, I can't answer. He was the Kolkata High Court judge who resigned last year. Bhai, matlab, amazing people just joined the BJP, no? Amazing people. So are you supposed to laugh at this guy? Because that was stupid. That was funny. Or am I supposed to be offended and outraged? Or both? Or both? Spamming, I want to listen to your Bengali. Please, please speak. It's very bad, Ray. Very bad. I mean, I can speak a little bit, but not very well. Maybe he thought who would he kill, or he could have been confused. Lots of randoms questions. Any more? Is Palki Sharma Upadhyay Godi Media? I do not have enough information about that person to help with your request. I'm not. I mean, Palki does do some interesting reports, to be honest, but she is not exactly anti-establishment. I would not say so. She's not outrightly anti-establishment. She's definitely pro-establishment. Whenever it comes to Modi, etc., she's super pro. So, kind of, yes, kind of. Your Nagpur BJP ticket still isn't issued. Gadkari ka katega is baar shayad. Dharam Teja, I'm also hearing rumors, but I don't trust those rumors. I don't think they will drop Gadkari. Gadkari is a giant asset for the BJP. What are you talking about? He's actually one of the people who is doing the work and giving all these proud inauguration photographs to Shri Sir Adaraniya Narendra Modi ji. He's also very close to the RSS. And he's also in Nagpur. He has his house, new house is being built beside the RSS headquarters only. I don't think he will be dropped. I would be very surprised if he's dropped. That would be kind of nuts. And people in Nagpur will be very pissed off if he's dropped also. Like, BJP will be like, no, I think he's too popular for this, so let's just give him the ticket. This is also now a matter of debate. This is what happens when extremism is normalized. Gadkari actually does stuff. I like him, except his defense on horse trading. So no one, I saw his interview with Lallan Top. One of the very refreshing things that I saw, and this is the only minister I've seen actually doing this. So Saurabh Dwivedi was asking Gadkari that you had promised to reduce accidents, road accidents by 50% by 2022, and that hasn't happened. So Gadkari was like, that's true. We tried, it didn't work out. Let me give you reasons. So he gave like 4 reasons. Design is bad. There is lane discipline is bad. We need to think about education, re-education of people on the streets. Some very, very good, like reasonable policy solutions. And he said that no, we are trying some other things now. And that's why we had to extend the target till 2029. We hope we can do it till then, right? And he's like, we are trying. Now, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, you admit that, yes, we did make a target. We did try things, didn't work out. Now we are trying some other things. Here are the things. Maybe that will work out till 2029. Maybe the accidents will go. See, that is candid, genuine response from a minister, which has become so rare, honestly. And that's why that stood out for me, where Gadkari is actually admitting that we were not able to fulfill a promise. When has that happened in the BJP? When was the last time you heard that in the BJP? They just brazen the shit out of everything, no? Like if you ask them, oh, so you made a promise of giving these many jobs. What did you think about it? Jai Shri Ram. No, but why didn't you finish give me the promise? Why didn't you complete it? वो देखो पुलवामा. No, what is happening with the EBs, guys? Electoral bonds, etc. जो हो रहा है. Like, what is your response to this? Like, it's unconstitutional. Your party got so much money, BJP. Sir, can you tell us what is your reaction to this? CA. ये लो CA rules बना दिए. Take form. Look at form. No, sir, but I was asking electoral bonds के बारे में. Form CA का form देख साले. That's BJP's tactic. Basically, they will never answer your question. They will just throw something random at you. But what about when Indira Gandhi did that? No, like Raj Yadav does all the time. Same BJP. Like to trigger. They trigger everyone. They want everyone to be offended and outraged all the time. They enjoy it. There are so many BJP bhakts who come in and they're like, "Arey, iska aaj meltdown dekhenge." The other reason why I do not get outraged or affected by these things is because this is exactly what these bhakts want me to do, which is read like Yogi Adityanath saying some stupid shit, and I'm me outraging at him, calling him names, saying whatever. They come in and they see me laughing at him and they have no response. If they cut that out and put it out, it's like, so he's laughing at Yogi Adityanath, no? Yeah. Why did you directly ban members from the server without giving them any warning? Mrs. Awesome, the reason is there was a lot of drama going on and I didn't want any drama and मेरा mood खराब था उस दिन. That's the real answer. I'll bring them back in a month. Congrats on your new video hitting 500. Yeah, thank you, Dharam Teja. Thank you. सिवाचेन में जवान लड़ रहे हैं. Exactly. That is another thing. क्या हिंदू खतरे में है? Whatever. They never give you any real answers. ये मेघनट सिर्फ काम की बातें करता है. No, I mean, Arush, you can ask me. It's an AMA. When Meghnad does this kind of enactment, it makes me laugh out loud. Guys, this is how I'm in real life. There are times when people respond to my videos and there are like some real mean comments, and I read them, and they're articulate also, and I'm like, dard hua. I got affected also, guys, sometimes. But things like this make me happy again. Deleting all your comments for what? I don't know what is going on anymore. If SBI deletes some rows, how would we know? Or even if they make fake data, is that not possible? I would do that if I was scared to reveal. Swaraj, again, I mean, they're possible. It's possible. They can do anything, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised either, Swaraj, but I'm going to take it at face value anyway. They have said they have for 22 in their idiot mode, when SBI had turned on idiot mode and they were like, we will tell Supreme Court will extend it. They have actually revealed that they have 22,417 electoral bonds. Now that should match, no? If 22,200 and 470 electoral bonds aren't there, then imagine like if some like 20 entries are gone. We'll be like, but you said 22,417 and now they're less. How did that? What is going on? If they add more, it is like number कैसे बढ़ गया भाई? मतलब तूने ही तो बोला था, अभी तो last week ही बोला था कि इतने number इतना ही है. Also, another thing is that they had given the sealed cover to the Supreme Court long ago. So now the advantage is that there are two databases that have to be matched, right? One is of the donors and one is of the parties. And the Supreme Court has said that there will be dates that will be given. So let's say they put in like fake entries in the second thing that they gave, which is the donor thing, which is what they gave yesterday, right? If they add like fake entries or remove or whatever, then we will see two things. One is, so this guy bought a thing, or this person bought like a electoral bond on this date, but similar entries were not redeemed on the other database, right? That has to tally, right? Or maybe, that electoral bond got lost. Then it went to PM cares, whatever it is, right? Or the other way around can happen, where the total amount collected in a particular phase will not match with the ones that the bonds that were bought, and then the remaining amount should have been sent to PM cares. So there are ways to even sort of figure out whether the entries are correct or not. Because one database has already been given. If it doesn't match with the other one, that is sus. There is I'm just looking for. Okay, nothing. I thought I saw a question. Yeah. Ojas was asking a question. No, Shohini was asking a question. These are educated people. If they are in power, they'll be doing welfare to society. Oh, she was translating. Thank you so much. Thank you. So you are Bangla. So it is Shohini. Okay, got it. Nice stars in the background, bro. Hey, Sucharita is here. Hello, Sucharita. Hi. Oh, sorry, Sucharita. I don't know why you reminded me of something which I had to show. Very random. I don't know why Sucharita reminded me of this, but I was supposed to talk about this, and that is how I'll end this live stream. So I have a friend called Sukhada. Okay. So she posted a Women's Day tweet. Sorry, Sucharita, you just reminded me of something. Just, I don't know how, but just deal with it. Yes, happy to help. Thank you. So, Sukhada made this, okay, tweet, which is, women in India spend 352 minutes, almost 6 hours on average each day on household chores. Men spend on average 19 minutes. Just a reminder on Women's Day. Okay? Perfectly nice tweet. Also very legit. A great tweet. Now, the thing is, there was a response to this which was hilarious, and I wanted to show you that. Um, so there is a Save India Family Foundation. We'll go into that, but I'm just showing you this first. Men must do less household work than women because men use less household material like clothes, shoes, gadgets, and furniture. Children are much less useful for men than women. Indian women avoid doing jobs outside, whereas men have no choice. What? I was losing it when I read this. I was like, what is this thing? How can I not laugh at this? This is as stupid as what Yogi Adityanath thing we were reading earlier. But holy shit, children are much less useful for men than. Ah. Anyway, so that is the response she got, and I was obviously like rolling around laughing. Then I was like, who are these people? Who are these people? Shit. So, Save Indian Family Foundation, saving men from fake cases since 2005. Largest pan-India men's right NGO invited by... I did not understand what this means. Invited by Parliament? What? In a committee? As a stakeholder? Anyway, they have given numbers, of course. WhatsApp group भी है, of course WhatsApp group है, वहाँ पे तो main audience होगा इनका, and there is a website. Man, that was a great introduction to this stupidity. Seek free and support. कितना गंदा website है. Oh lordy lord, what is this? This is a website. There is no title. What am I looking at exactly? Wait, have they enabled ads? No. Anyway, International Men's Day Champion Quiz. Wow. No, not going through this. Legal extortion, men's health, the forgotten issue. Wow. Funny. But I was like, oh, this was fun. I had genuinely opened this before, I just forgot to show you. But Sucharita, thank you. I don't know. Okay, sorry. I don't know why you triggered it. Don't blame me. But that was amusing AF. Their location is close by. I should investigate. Oh yeah, it is. They're a Bangalore-based thing. 162 32nd E Cross Jayanagar. It's all public. I'm not reading anything like which is not public. They are MRAs. Yeah. Of course they are MRAs. Like in case you didn't know, so they call themselves the Save Indian Family Foundation. Ooh, very clever. But they're actually a men's rights activist organization. लगता है कोई इनको स्पूफ कर रहा है, नहीं तो हैंडल में रियल क्यों लिखा है. ये हैंडल में, that's true. हैंडल में रियल लिखा है. So there should be a not real also. There should be a SIF, right? I mean, otherwise why would they do this? SIF. What is SIF? That's SKIF. SIF News. Is there no handle called SIF? This account doesn't exist. Why didn't they just take SIF? Anyway, oh no, I don't know. It's a mystery. Is Sif like John Stewart's Numbla? Also, the name sounds familiar. So that why her hello lead you to the tweet? No. She tweeted, they responded. That was why I found it amusing, and that's what I wanted to show you. Please do a stream on landmark Supreme Court verdicts. Oh wow, that's going to be a long one, Vikram. Book worthy. That will be too intense, Ray Vikram. And also, I don't think I'm really equipped to do that. Make fun of others just like you made fun of by Godi Goon. Not good, bro. Just like you are made fun of by Godi Goon. Which Godi Goon made fun of me? Sorry? I mean, I don't understand what you said, Rekha. So I'm making fun of others. Yes, because they're saying stupid things and I'm laughing at them. Thank you very much. And not trying to make you angry. Just like you made fun of by Godi Goon. Which Godi Goon made fun of me? I'm too small to be made fun of, okay? Yet. He's saying, oh yeah, that's why. Right. Sucharita sounds like Sukhada. That makes sense. I was like, wiring ka connection kahan se laga? But I saw your name. I was like, hey, Sukhada said something. I was like, interesting. Fascinating. We are unraveling my brain live. I like this. Maybe there are multiple men's rights groups. Maybe they don't agree with each other. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Because while fighting for men's rights, you have to be manly. And what does manly mean? You have to be powerful. What does powerful mean? You have to create your power structures and be at the top of it. So, completely expected, don't you think? They are so scared of fake cases that they thought there will be fake account with their names. Ooh, right. But nobody tried it. Nobody actually took the SIF handle. So we can create a fake account and we can troll them. कोई खरीद लो, कोई ले लो जल्दी से SIF. Make it save India Foundation, save families, and be like a proper feminist handle then. And that will trigger them. That will trigger the hell out of them. Did you watch Agrawal's interview on Red Mic? Joined live late, so you might have discussed it already. Agrawal's interview? No, I haven't seen it. Does political stand-up have a future in India? Of course it does. When these snowflakes go out of power, when these amazing snowflakes who are in power right now, when they go out of power and stop getting offended by everything and everything that moves, or maybe moved 100,000 years ago, if they stop getting offended by that and currently things that are moving, we'll be back. The political comedy scene will be vibrant again. Yeah, it's okay. We'll be there also, okay? We'll be there. We will enjoy political comedy again. Okay, Shildai? I know I mispronounce your name, Shildai. I keep doing that. I keep forgetting what your real pronunciation is. I know you corrected me once. I still don't remember. What can say real को real नहीं बोलना पड़ता. हाँ, true. Yeah, why did they say it's real? Anyway, we are going too much into this, Vimo. We are going too deep into this. Sheldy. Oh, Sheldy is... Oh, sorry. Sheldy is your name. Right. I remember this now. Sheldy. Meghnad joined late. Did you ever consider joining the RSS? I remember you once told that your family support RSS, if I'm not wrong. So, Arunima, you have to understand in Nagpur, it's a very common thing to go to a Shakha, especially in Brahmins, if that was not obvious, and also men, if that was also not obvious. But, there will be two chaddi-clad uncles who will come at some point in your house and they're like, oh, your child has turned like 7, 8, whatever. Arey, nearby park, come, we will play. And it is playtime because they occupy a lot of open spaces in the evening and the morning. So when kids go to play there, they do shaka. So they play kho, they put people on each other's shoulders, they run. Then sometimes they do drills. You're supposed to wear a half pant. Then when you're tired, they tell you about how amazing Hanuman was or whatever. They give you some amazing Desh Bhakti, all the things while you're drinking water. It's common. So I have been there. I have been there. But I left, of course. I mean, I left long ago. I went for a few years and that was like playtime for me. So I didn't even realize where I was going. It's basically, as I said, like evening में कुछ करते नहीं है and mothers and fathers, as you know, अरे बच्चे को खेलने जाना चाहिए, go to the park. And park में क्या हो रहा है? Chaka, uncles, chaddi, all the things. So till I went into college and a little later, and also much later when I was like 18, 19, I really didn't realize what that was. Then awareness started coming and I was like, oh, indoctrination हो रहा था भाई, मतलब क्या बात है. Now I realize that. I still don't get why they stick to their half pants. I have no idea. They tried full pants in the middle. Did you see? There was something, but then I still see them doing this. RSS says good boy to iconic khaki shorts. Switches to trousers. With hands held to their chest in a pledge of allegiance, volunteers of RSS cast away khaki shorts. What? That's dramatic. So they while doing the pledge of allegiance, they took off their pants and it makes it sound like, I'm just saying it makes it sound like that. I'm cast away their khaki shorts. That just sounds so weird. So weird. Who wrote this? Very amusing. I love it. Naam nahi diya, but that was the trademark attire. Donned trousers today, heralding a generational change. When did this happen? 2016. But I have seen them wearing khaki shorts even later. RSS also approved change in the color of socks to be worn by its volunteers. But अब तो socks दिख ही नहीं रहे. Replacing old khaki with dark brown. Traditional bamboo stick will, however, remain part of the uniform. Wow, nice. Sartorial transition marks an era, end in an era in the Sangh whose members have for decades been identified with the khaki shorts, inspired by the uniform worn by the British Constabulary. This shit straight up looks like a movie in the time prior to WW2 Nazi Germany. Oh yeah. It's so many pictures like that also. You can compare. I mean, they were I guess tired of being made fun of also. I guess at some point they were like, I guess we should grow up, no? Our uniform should also reflect we are growing up. You remember when we were in school? I remember this. When we were in school, mostly primary school, we had to wear half pants. And then at some point in high school, matlab like 5th, 6th types, some people started wearing full pants. And I was like, kya ho gaya yahan pe? I'm still wearing chaddi. Why am I wearing chaddi? Then dhire, transitioned into full pants. And then from 8th standard, I think it was compulsory for full pants and you couldn't wear half pants anymore. And I was like, what caused this transformation? What caused it? And my answer is puberty. Because you start growing ugly, fugly hair on your feet. And men are not supposed to shave, apparently, because patriarchy. So, I feel like a lot of people were like, "Chee, देख रहे हो कैसे ugly लग रहे हो तुम नीचे? Did you see?" So then full pant. So my theory is that RSS at some point hit puberty. That's why they went from khaki chaddi to pants. Should not laugh at this. I grew up in North Nagpur. The environment was mostly RSS free there. However, I did the diploma in Datta Meghe Polytechnic. That's where I learned how RSS used to indoctrinate children. Hey Aditya, thank you so much for the super chat. Yeah, I know Datta Meghe Polytechnic. I know that college. But that's what my experience was in Nagpur as far as I remember. So. I like your thought process, although I wouldn't want to enter your mind palace. Voltage, I do not recommend it. I do not recommend it. Entering my mind, it would be bad for you. Oh, okay. So, Sheldy, I had an entire stand-up set on this. I actually performed it once on stage in Delhi, and I bombed. And then someone told me, "Ki bhai, if you don't wanna die, don't do this again." So I stopped doing it. But it was way more elaborate than this, where there were what are those hair removal cream companies involved. There were some salons involved. There were very funny RSS uncles walking around the street doing the iconic salute, and it was a whole thing. It was a whole set that I had done. It was an 8-minute set. I did it. It tanked, and people said, the 5 people who were there, they were like, "Yeah, तुझे मरना है क्या? क्यों कर रहा है ये?" I was like, "Okay, sorry." Release it, please. Apeksha, do you think I would shoot something like this? No, that was an open mic with 5 people sitting in front of me and sadly clapping at people who are trying. And I bombed there also. So no recording. I just went up on stage and did it. Yeah, I have done some all open mics. No invite business. Okay, so like I just like to show up sometimes at open mics and try out my things. Mostly bomb, but this one time I got a good response, so I keep doing that also now. It is about the person who discovered milk for the first time. Very inappropriate for this stream, so I will not do it. Most people bomb in open mics? Yes, that's what I have been told. That's what I do also. It's fun though. It's fun. It is very brutal, but I enjoy it. I think I keep becoming better and better at public speaking because of it. Okay, friends, I need to end this because I have to leave early tomorrow and I will not be doing a Friday stream. Keep a watch out for the our friendly election commission website and the databases that come out. On Discord, there will be people talking about it, I'm sure. So I will see you on Monday for what will hopefully be an iconic legendary stream of us finding out very fun things about what money BJP and all these parties have been getting, and for what. So yes, we shall. And hopefully by Monday when I see you, the first thing I should be able to say to you is, bhai, my second book first draft has been done and given to publisher. Let us all hope. It has been 4 years since I've been writing. 4 years. Lots of things have been churned and turned into a book. And 15th March is the data. And Monday, I come and first announce that it is done. So, so I will see you on Monday. Please be excited. Please be amazing. And please, if you have taken offense by anything, please leave a comment. I want to hear out why you were offended also, and or triggered, because 60% people thought it was stupid and I was laughing at Yogi Adityanath, but 20% thought that I should be more sensitive. So no disrespect. Dang, Meghu, you're starting to feel inspiring. Dan, I have a secret dream. I am a wannabe motivational speaker, but I will be a self-aware motivational speaker. You see, self-aware. I will tell you, guys, I'm motivating you right now to give me money. I'm motivating you to give me money. If you like the content I'm putting out, I'm motivating you to give me money. Looking at you. Okay. See you on Monday. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye. That was fun. Bye bye bye.